It's just one long path of growth. Talk about today, we're going to talk about how you can develop more courage with those 4 steps. And why do we want to have more courage? Why is courage such an important thing for a lot of people? Courage is something people are seeking, right? Naturally, as human beings, we're drawn to people. They're go towards their fears and do things that we find a little bit challenging and all that. Like, it's natural, right? If it's public speaking, travel, jump out of, climbing Mount Everest, jumping out of a plane, talking to strangers, pick up girls, pick up guys, whatever it is, what lays underneath that is basically courage. Courage to do more. Courage to be a better version of yourself. Courage to speak up for ourselves, right? Courage to become the person we're born to be, right? As I call it, ignite your true spirit, right? Live limitless. So the first point, when you want to develop more courage, right? You want to determine your specific fear. And what do I mean by that? Determine your specific fear, meaning what is the flavor, what is the label that you give yourself in certain situation? Is it the fear of not being good enough? Is it the fear of not speaking up? Is it the fear of not being smart enough, fast enough? All those sort of things, right? All comes down to you not being enough, right? You're not feeling good enough. So, first point is that you're going to determine what is your most challenging, what is the most powerful fear, emotion that you experience on a day-to-day basis, right? It doesn't have to be day-to-day, but when you experience fear, what is the fear you're going towards? Naturally, right? First point, determine your specific fear. Number 2, what is the cause and what is the root of that fear here? See, the reason for that is that for you to have more courage, first of all, it's not just about pouring more in, getting more confidence and pump yourself up. Like, these things are fine, but still you need to clean up. It's like having a house, right? I want to have a cleaner house. I want to have better order in all my things, right? You can't do that before you start cleaning up and start throwing out things, right? And it's the same with you as a person, with emotions, with feelings, with old clutter, old pattern, old habits, right? We all got those in there. So first of all, we got to determine, okay, what is the fear? Clarity is key. Clarity is power. You're figuring out, okay, what is the fear I'm experiencing? Good. Where does that fear come from? Where does that fear come from? Some people are aware of it. Most of people are not aware. Right? Most of you right now would just be like, I experience fear. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, right? Some of you even lie to yourself, right? You lie to yourself so many times that you now believe yourself. You now believe that that's just who you are, but you can't really explain what it is and where it comes from. So this is what you want to do first. You want to get clear about where is that fear come from. Is it when you're growing up? Is it when you're playing sport? When you are, you're picked on as a kid? Is it when you're laid off? Is it when you broke up with your boyfriend or girlfriend? Where does that fear come from, right? Why are you not good enough? Where does that come from? Because when you figure out where it comes from, well, you can start looking at it for what it is, right? Oftentimes when we look at past events, when we come out on the other side and analyze and look back, we realize that all those fears we got from them, we're not feeling good enough and we're being picked on and all that. What it all comes down to, it comes down to their own insecurity, their own fears they're pouring at you, and you simply allow them to do that. And when we analyze and get it out, all power takes away from it. I promise you. You figure out, fuck, this is dumb. This is just this bastard over there or this girl over there that made me feel this way. Nothing to do with me, only on them. Right? You can only control how you interpret and how you take in information and how you analyze that and how you put a label on that on yourself. No other people can tell you that, right? Number 3, recognize your courage. What I mean by that is that we all have situations where we just feel amazing, right? Where we just feel good about ourselves. We're in line, we're motivated, we're in tune, we're taking bets, we're courageous, we speak up for ourselves. Think about that. Tonight in your journal tonight, I want you to write down when is the last time you experienced massive amount of courage? When was the last time you did some courageous thing that really helped you move forward? When you start doing those things, you start recalling the times where you felt that. Because again, you are courageous, you are confident, you got good self-esteem, you got all those sort of things, It's just an unbalance, it's just in situations, it takes too much power from you. We all got it in us, right? It's not because you're gonna get it from outwhere. Oh, I'm gonna get more confidence from outwhere. Right? It comes from you digging in, peeling off the layers, and keep working, keep reminding yourself of you being courageous. Keep reminding and digging in, recalling, right? Reflecting in your journal at night that you are courageous. Fuck, I feel so good today. I just reach out to those 10 people. I connect with them and provided massive amount of value, and I spoke to them and I closed new clients. Like whatever it is for you, recall it, reflect, write down. Then it becomes real, right? Then it becomes real. But the last step, and that's required for everything you want to do in your life, develop concrete plan for your courage. And what I mean by that is like everything else. Oh, I just want more confidence. Oh, I just want more courage, right? And what do you do about it? If you're feeling stuck, and you feel like nobody calls me, I'm sitting at home on a Saturday and Sunday all the time, like you gotta make a plan, you gotta make commitment, you gotta reach out, you gotta put it into your calendar. The same with your courage. You need to come up with a plan for you to practice your courage. Okay, I want more courage right now. What could I do on a daily and a weekly basis to practice my courage? We even touched base on it yesterday. Talk to strangers. Okay, I want to talk with 10 new people today. I want to smile, I want to say hello, I want to get into a small conversation with 10 new people today. Good. I want to go to the gym tonight and I want to talk to 2 new people. Good, easy way to practice courage. Courage, on a day-to-day basis, like I find it like tangible, a good way to do it is to approach strangers, to talk with people you don't know. Because naturally, that's an uncomfortable thing for a lot of us, right? But what I want you to do, I want you to come up with a plan where you can stretch yourself, right? Is it going to 2 weekly events every single week to do networking, right? To speak up, right? Is it next time in your meeting? You got 2 meetings, Monday and Thursday. You want to speak up. You want to present something. You plan something and you present something. You're like, you know what, boss and team? I got a new good idea for what we can do. Be conscious and deliberate about, okay, this is my fears. This is what I'm naturally afraid of. Speaking up, talking to strangers. Okay, good. Then go down here now and then make a plan for when you can practice your courage. So, that is basically the 4 steps for you to develop more courage. The bottom one is that's just the killer. That's the Mac Daddy. It's just doing. Courage is no more than a muscle of you doing it. But I understand you need awareness. You need to figure out, okay, where does it actually come from? How can I actually, how can I get an understanding of where's my fear and my uncertainty comes from, right? It's just one long path of growth. And when you can grow and you can challenge and you can move yourself into a new direction, I'm a living example of having discipline, having sacrifices, doing the things you don't want to do in the moment. I am a living example of that is the best feeling you can ever have for yourself. Go all out, push yourself, and become a better version of yourself. That is the ultimate feeling. You don't get